Let's start with the big summit Friday between South Korea and Russia. President Moon Jae-in is in Russia on a state visit, the first by a South Korean leader to that country in almost 2 decades. Our Blue House correspondent Hwang Hojun starts us off.
President Moon Jae-in and his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin emphasized the significance of Seoul and Moscow's bilateral cooperation.
우리는 이미 공통의 정책 방향을 가지고 있습니다. 국민의 삶이 더 나아지도록 하는 것입니다. 우리는 국민들에게 혜택이 돌아가는 양국 협력을 더욱 적극적으로 추진하기로 했습니다.
The Republic of Korea is a strategic partner of Russia. Our two countries' relations are under various plans and are based on friendly relations.
The comments came during a joint press conference which took place after Presidents Moon and Putin had their summit. It was their third meeting since President Moon took office in May last year. They reaffirmed the importance of the so-called Nine Bridges Plan, a concept which President Moon first introduced at the Eastern Economic Forum in Vladivostok last September, which seeks cooperation in gas, rail, electricity, shipbuilding, job creation, the Northern Sea Route, seaports, agriculture, and fishing. Putin also highly evaluated the resumption of inter-Korean dialogue as well as the recent Pyongyang-Washington summit in Singapore.
I hope tensions will ease on the Korean peninsula through such dialogue and negotiations. I hope a strong safety system in the region will be established.
President Moon said South Korea and Russia share the common goal of the complete denuclearization of the Korean peninsula and the establishment of permanent peace. President Moon said South Korea and Russia will reinforce communication and cooperation so the Korean peninsula and Eurasia can enjoy peace and co-prosperity. He also talked about a potential three-way partnership between Seoul, Moscow, and Pyongyang.
철도, 전력망, 가스관 연결에 대한 공동 연구가 그 시작이 될 것입니다.
According to the Blue House, President Putin invited President Moon to the 2018 Eastern Economic Forum, again to be held in Vladivostok in September. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has also been invited. President Moon said he will consider taking part, and in return, he asked Putin to visit Seoul in reciprocation of his first state visit to the Kremlin. Putin accepted the invitation, the exact date of his trip to be determined. Hwang Hojun, Arirang News.